It's time to find out if I'm still slightly allergic to kiwi and to also make a delicious pavlova. Hello, I'm Jeanette at Rustic, and today I'm making the ultimate pavlova, which is a popular Australian dessert. But before I get into our Rustic Eats recipe, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So full disclosure, this is my first time making pavlova. I'm really excited. I have the recipe. It is very easy and clear, so I'm confident that it's going to come out pretty tasty. So if you don't know what a pavlova is, it's kind of like a meringue. It's light and airy, and it's got like a little crispy shell to it. And then you top it with some whipped cream and some summer fruits like kiwis, or if you are allergic, slightly allergic to kiwis, then you can use any other kind of like berries or summer fruits. Also, fun fact, this dessert was supposedly named after a famous Russian ballerina named Anna Pavlova.
For this recipe, you're going to need 4 egg whites, preferably at room temperature, 1 1/4 cups of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 6 kiwis or a handful of berries, or maybe even a mango all nice and sliced up, 2 cups of heavy cream, and a 9-inch bowl, or if you are a math whiz, a protractor to make a 9-inch circle. You'll also need some parchment, a cookie sheet, and a hand mixer that's got a fighting spirit. To start off, you want to set your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 148 degrees Celsius. Next, I'm going to separate my eggs, and I'm placing the egg whites into a large mixing bowl. And I've got this cool handy dandy egg separator doodah thing, but you can totally use your hands. Next, I'm going to start mixing the egg whites with my hand mixer until the egg whites are stiff but not dry. And I've sped up this process, but in real time it took almost 30 minutes. It took quite a while, so now I totally understand why people have those fancy stand mixers. And honestly, my hand mixer was a hero because it didn't overheat or anything. I was very impressed with it. Once you've got some stiffness in your egg white mixture, then it's time to add the sugar, and you want to do this 1 tablespoon at a time, and then you want to mix the heck out of each tablespoon. So I did about 5 minutes of mixing per tablespoon. So yeah, it took a long time, but honestly it was very relaxing, and also those swirls are like very mesmerizing. They speak to me, those swirls. But yeah, just make sure to mix in that sugar really well. Once you're done mixing in the sugar, it should look thick and glossy. And if you're happy with it, then go ahead and prep your cookie sheet. Friends, this cookie sheet has seen some things. It's got some battle scars, but it's going to get the job done. What I'm doing now is taking a piece of parchment paper and tracing a circle on that using another bowl, which is roughly 9 inches. If you are really fancy, you can get a protractor to get a precise measurement, but it worked out quite well. And I'm also using some of the meringue mixture just to kind of make sure that the parchment doesn't shift around. I don't think it will, but just in case, it's a great way to secure that to the cookie sheet. Next, I'm adding the vanilla, lemon juice, and cornstarch and folding that into the mixture before scooping it out onto the cookie sheet. Next up, you're going to spoon the mixture inside the circle that you've drawn on the parchment. And I flip the parchment over so that I'm not eating any pencil marks. And now I'm working from the center. So you want to spread the mixture toward the outside edge, kind of building the edge slightly. And the middle should have a slight little indent, not a hole, but just like a little valley so that you can add your fruits to it. Here I'm trying to smooth out the mixture with a butter knife, and then I'm going to try and be fancy schmancy and do some designs. So I'm going to drag the knife up the side and over the top to create some waves. The swirls, honestly the swirls of truth told me to do it. Just kidding. Here is a close-up of the pavlova. It's not a perfect circle, but I don't mind. It's okay, it's got some character. And now it's time to put it in the oven for 1 hour.
10, 6, 5, 4, 3, too. Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna pull out the pavlova out of the oven, and these little oven mitts have also seen some things, guys. They caught on fire once. They caught on fire, full-blown flames, but that's a different video for another day. All right, let's get the pavlova. Ooh.
My poor pavlova cracked a bit, a rookie mistake. I guess if it cools down too quickly, it can crack, so I'm gonna place it oh so gently onto a cooling rack and let it cool for an hour. And while it's cooling, I'm gonna slice up my kiwi and strawberries. Also, let's take a moment and find out if I'm still sensitive to kiwis. At first, I wasn't sure, but nope, it turns out it still makes my tongue. And now the roof of my mouth is super raw. Also, my face got a little itchy and my hands did too when I was slicing the kiwi, so that's all brand new, but it's okay, we'll try it again in 10 years. Home stretch. The pavlova has cooled down and now I'm just making the whipped cream, which also took a while, but that's just heavy cream. And I mixed that for, I want to say 30 minutes. It took quite a while as well. But once that's done, you just spoon it onto the pavlova and the whipped cream works great to cover up all the cracks. And then you can top it off with your fruit. Okay, moment of truth. It actually sliced up really easily. I was very surprised. And I thought the whole thing would crumble, but it held its shape and the taste is amazing. Sweetness of the base is offset by the whipped cream, and the berries add just like a sweet hint. A hint of tartness that makes it honestly feels like summer in my mouth. It's amazing.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you've tried pavlova before, maybe you tried it on our Australian travel program, let us know in the comments. We absolutely love hearing from you.